or practical podcast. Factual 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 or practical podcast. Welcome to the Factual or Practical Podcast with Charlie Chan and Jump On Turtles. The podcast is about to begin, but first, we'd like to thank you all for stopping through. Charlie Chan, Factual or Practical Podcast. Factual or Practical Podcast.
Yo. Yeah, we're doing this thing, bro. We're gonna be consistent.
Alright.
There's a lot going on, and I think tonight we're freestyling. There's a lot to talk about. I think we can get into some shit, have some conversations. What's been on your mind lately, Charlie? Well, anyway, guys, welcome to the Factual or Practical Podcast. I am Jump On Turtles,
I'm Charlie.
and there's a lot going on in the world, man. We cannot fail the world. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
What's going on? There's sirens in the background, and that is just,
Yeah, it's
Telling
having an
of-
effect.
yeah, just telling.
So it's just like that everywhere. I don't know. I mean,
We gotta roll up.
yeah,
I'm really high right now, but I still gotta roll up.
the whole thing that's just like looming over the country. It's like everybody's denying. Like no one's talking about it. It was just like real quick. Like, oh, this happened, and then
Wait, what's this?
the election.
Oh yeah, it did happen, didn't it? Is it over?
I don't know. They were like, well, it's gonna take a while. And then the news.
It's the first time it took a while too, right?
Yeah, I mean.
It's like the first time it took a while, and
I think
also,
Bush, the first time, had a weird thing because of Florida. There was a lockdown.
yeah, Al Gore.
Yeah.
Bush said recount it because there was something going on. I forget what. I was young, man.
Oh, yeah, his brother was the governor of Florida. That's what was going on.
Yeah, and that's what they did. They recounted Florida, and but most people do believe that Bush won Florida that year. A lot of people do in Florida, so I don't know, man. People that live in Florida believe that Bush won Florida that year. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't old enough. I wasn't wise enough. I can't get into that too much. But I'm with you.
Yeah,
It's all sketchy. At the time,
it's all weird.
also, public schooling. Socialized schooling. Socialized education for America's children, which I've always been against. I've always talked about this. I don't know if I've talked about it on the podcast yet, but you know how I feel about socialized education
Yeah.
of like elementary and stuff. You know, I don't think there should be a cost to it to education. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the structure of it isn't built right.
Yeah, there's a lot of things
But
that, like,
socialized education is a very left-leaning element in society, you know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh no. So it's kind of proven that school is built to be democratic.
Well, it's definitely proven to be a way of making people believe that.
So
I feel like.
believe that is set up for that.
Well, yeah, that's how you learn about all the institutions and how you
Yeah.
think that they go.
I don't think democracy is a bad thing. I'm not saying that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying like they lie to you a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. So we're on the same page. They're fucking lying.
Yeah, it's propaganda and shit. I
You
mean,
know
do
George
remember-
Okay, let's say this. George Washington. Remember the story? George Washington,
Yeah.
where he had to get wooden dentures. Well, the truth is that he used slave teeth as dentures.
Yeah.
They made dentures out of wood and slaves' teeth.
Bro, I remember people saying, "Oh, he had hippopotamus teeth." Oh yeah. Do you, as an adult, feel responsible enough to just like cover up such a horrific fact to say to a child, like, so that we're like, oh wow, the founding fathers, they're so cool, man. And it's like, what did they do? They like raped people and I mean, owned
Yeah.
slaves and shit. Like,
Yeah.
or even I remember in like second or first grade with the whole Pilgrims and Indians thing, and they called them Indians. And I
Yeah.
remember they changed it to Native American, but still, it's like, wow, they really told us that they all just got along.
Well, I think teachers were still saying Indians, but they weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
And back then, it wasn't really like, who cares?
Yeah.
You know? But, like, it's all fucked, bro. Like, any level or aspect of that is all fucked. And I don't know if anybody's in the chat. I'm sorry if you guys are in the chat right now because I'm supposed to be watching the stream. Not watching it, but looking at the chat through the stream. Okay. It's real. Okay, we got the chat pulled up.
Nice.
Now, where are we at? Yeah, I mean, there's so much fuck shit going on in the world, but I mean, where do we start? We started at something and I lost my train of thought, Charlie. Bring me back.
We're talking about school.
Yeah.
Socialized education.
Yeah,
I think it's good.
No, I think socialized education is good. I think our system of socialized education is bad.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's very left leaning. I think it trains us to say, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to get into all that because it gets very chaotic. All I'm going to say is, what do you think the history books say right now about 2001?
Yeah.
What do you think they say? Should we look it up?
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, bro. I remember we had textbooks that were made by Lockheed and Martin. Now,
The gun company.
yeah, the fucking aerospace weapons manufacturers. Like, I don't remember what it might have been, just like math, but still, like, if it's a history book, then that's really fucked. If it's like anything other than math, even then it's still fucked because like, what kind of subsidies do they get for, dipping their fucking tainted hands into education? Public education, I feel like, is okay, but the problem is that the private sector is trying to defund it and make it more useless so that they can push their product. You know what I mean?
All right, let's look at it, right? Let's do it. I pulled something up that says Teaching 9/11 Attacks Prominent in History Textbooks. Hold on. Let's not read that one. That just seems stupid. It's like a weird article from a newspaper company that I don't ever trust. So get out of here. Okay, how American kids are learning about 9/11 in school. This seems not good. This is Time Magazine, though. Again, it's Time Magazine, but I don't know how much I trust them. Let's read what they say. On the morning of September 11, 2001, Lauren Hetrick was a 16-year-old sophomore at Hershey High School in Hershey, PA. Her French class was just about to start. A strange announcement came over to PA. Attention, teachers. The computer tech is in the building. The teacher, hearing those words, logged onto her computer. Then she started to cry. She turned on the TV, and there was the North Tower at the World Trade Center in flames. The class watched as the second plane hit the South Tower. Then, the students watched the collapse of the tallest building in New York City. Literally, it's not the tallest building in New York City, but let me digress. Isn't that the Empire State Building back then?
No, I think they were taller after that, after the Empire State Building. Well, it depends what time of the
No,
day.
Empire was taller back then. Anyway, nearly 2 decades later, Hetrick has cause to see her teacher's behavior that morning through a slightly different lens. She became a high school teacher herself, so helping students understand the events of 9/11 is part of her job too. Okay, this is kind of dank. I kind of like where this is going now, you know? But I don't like that they said that the World Trade Center was the tallest building in New York City. No one ever thought that, right?
I think it was, because I remember as a kid people saying that.
I remember,
was like, is the Empire State Building the tallest?
Yeah, because the
building, or
point
what
on the
was
top, the
tallest
point
building?
literally brought it to the point where it was high enough to be the tallest building.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's a teacher now, blah, blah, blah. Her job is to teach 9/11. Okay. The generation of students were almost all born after the defining 21st century moment. So, whilst the attack may seem like yesterday to those old enough to remember it, to Hetrick students, it's history. Look, to my niece and nephew, bro, they don't even know that 9/11 happened. I think about it all the time. I thought about that right when they were born. Like, they don't even know about 9/11. Like, and that was one of the first thoughts I thought about when I was hanging out with my nephew when he was born. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. But anyway, many teachers who remember what it was like to have been in school at that time used the memory to help their students connect to the topic. Hetrick, who chairs her school's student social studies department in Newville, PA, shows her students the same Today Show episode she watched that day. She also encourages them to listen to stories of victims' families and first responders recorded by StoryCorps. In hopes, the personal recollections will make students more engaged. By seeing I'm truly invested in what we're doing, seeing how much I'm caring about this, how emotional I get. That's a quote. Okay. When she first started teaching U.S. history in 2008, that lesson felt like deja vu. I was teaching sophomores about my experience as a sophomore, and I would go home after that lesson and just break down. She recalls, quote unquote, I was having a I was having a hard time detaching. Teachers, quote unquote, wanted to form a connection, but we also need to stay professional as historians and have that little bit of detachment. It's definitely not easy to do. Maybe I should become a history teacher. I can detach really easily.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm. What must be learned? It's not surprising that teaching 9/11 is. They're not talking about what they're teaching. I want to know what the
Bro, I remember I
curriculum
had a
is.
teacher. She was like really cool, complete sweetheart. But
What
she was
teacher? What's
like
her name? Let's
so
shout her out.
patriotic. No, she was a music teacher, but she was so patriotic, and she
Miss
made us.
Lamera?
No, she made us sing the "Proud to Be American"
The
song.
blonde lady with hair down to her shoulders?
Yeah,
What's her name? We don't gotta put her first name out there. No one knows.
I don't know. I don't remember, bro. It's. Oh wait.
Sh- Starts with an S, right? I don't know. We went to the same schools at different times, so we had different teachers too. Anyway, let me tell you about my experience with 9/11, right? Should I tell? You want to hear some crazy shit, bro?
Yeah.
No, no, no. You know what? I'm gonna put this cigarette out. I'm gonna finish rolling this joint as I tell this story because this is crazy.
What about?
9/11,
Okay, well that's always good.
and I'm gonna start it off like
Start
this.
with
This
you
is
know, crazy
when we
story.
started. We're on 9/11 right now, so let me tell you some shit. Um, this is a disclaimer. Like I know no one's gonna probably believe this or nothing, but like this is like real life shit that I experienced in my life. Like I put the pieces together myself, but like okay, we'll start it off like this. My grandma had this friend. She always come down to our beach house every summer. My grandma rented a beach house every summer, for like a month, at Long Beach Island, New Jersey. And she would always invite all her friends to come visit and hang out as long as they wanted to. Pretty much, they would just come out and hang out. So we knew all her friends, you know. They'd be getting drunk and we're cooking seafood and living life.
Hell yeah,
You know, a little spoiled white kid life.
that's sick though.
It wasn't every day. That was just like a rare thing that happened. But like, so every now and then, as a white person in America, some good things happen to you, just inevitably. They're going away more and more. But we're gonna get into that another podcast. So she would invite all her friends down. She would invite all her friends. We'd hang out, and she had this one friend that always came down as her friend from when she was a kid. Like when she knew her when she was a little girl. So like we're talking like the 50s, bro. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they knew each other still, and they hung out, and then like they reconnected after a long time of not knowing each other. You know, after like 25 years of not knowing each other, they found each other and reconnected. This is before Facebook, dog.
Wow.
Yeah, like they
You
were.
just had to like find someone in the yellow pages and just.
No, it was like some like reconnected. Like I found you again, met you again. Like destiny brought us back together type shit, right? You know, they're friends, like they were best friends when they were little little 8, 9 year olds. They're playing with baby dolls together and shit. And then now they're 30 and they're hanging out again.
Yeah.
And then staying connected from then till when they're 50 when I know them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is her friend. I'm not gonna say her name, because that's crazy. But like, um, she would come every year, and she was cool as hell, bro. She was like probably the coolest friend of my grandma's. But she was like super reserved, super laid back, super quiet. She didn't really talk about herself too much. Okay, so
She just chilled there.
yeah, but she worked at the World Trade Centers because she worked for the government.
Mm.
And the day that the World Trade Centers happened, 9/11 happened. Sorry, that was very wrong how to explain that. The day that 9/11 happened, she was running a little bit late to work, like coincidentally. Like luckily, by the blessings of whatever God you pray to, she was fucking late. And she was walking up to the building as the fucking plane hit the tower. This is what she told us when we were little kids.
No shit.
And a guy, random person, grabbed her and pushed her up against the wall and protected her from any kind of shit that was falling. Which was mostly dust from how far she still was. She wasn't too close, but she was close enough that it's a big ass.
Stuff's gonna fly out.
Yeah, no matter what, right? She gets home. So every year we see her, bro, and then a couple years later, or maybe like right after that happened, she didn't have a job, and that's where she worked. So they transferred her to the Pentagon, right?
Mm.
Okay. They transferred to the Pentagon. And at the time, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. They transferred you to another place that got hit with a plane. You know what I mean? As a little kid, like I'm like 14 maybe.
Yeah.
And like some years go by.
Wait, did
I don't see her a lot. My grandma moved to North Carolina. Whenever she's visiting, I'm not there. We're not there at the same times anymore. There's no more beach house every year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My grandma really rented it for us, the kids, to come out and go to the beach every year for a month. You know what I mean? Literally, we were there the whole month. We met all her friends. You know what I mean? So she lives in North Carolina now. What were you asking? My bad.
Well, no, I mean it's whatever. I was just gonna ask.
I wasn't asking a lot of questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't ask questions like that. I didn't know. I was a kid. Okay, so should I divert to like the high school story of when 9/11 happened for me? Should I tell that real quick? And then we'll come back into this.
I mean,
okay, let me continue this.
Yeah, I feel like everybody has that moment.
Yeah, we'll go into that next. We'll talk about our moments when it happened next.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
this is a defining time, right, for all of us when 9/11 happened. If you were alive then, but anyway,
yeah, it sure was.
Years go by. I did end up seeing her when I moved to my grandma's house and I lived with her for a couple of years. So I did see the person I'm talking about every now and then. And I always we were cool, but I didn't see her a long time for a couple of years, and then I moved back home, back to Jersey, and my grandma calls and tells, hey, she passed away. She was visiting the beach, riding her bike, and a car hit her, and she died. Right? Okay. Now,
I really thought that you were gonna say that she died in the attacks when you first.
no, now listen.
That's rough.
Her family starts going through her house to clean up her stuff. She wasn't married ever. All her life, she didn't married, no kids, nothing.
Mm.
Her family goes through all her house to clean up her stuff. They find out she was in the CIA, bro.
No fucking shit.
She was in the CIA the whole time, bro.
Bro.
Now check this out.
I kind of had like.
Bro, check this out, bro.
That's crazy. It makes sense though.
It makes too much sense. She was late to work, working at World Trade Centers. She was in a good spot in that place, bro. It all adds up. Okay. Boom. What was your experience? You look like bumblefuck right now. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean that's crazy, but I mean, all right. So, okay. I don't know if anybody else has
How
had
old
this.
were you when it happened?
I think I was like 12. Let's see, 2001. No, so I was 10.
Okay.
I was 9 or 10 when it happened.
September. You're 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. September. School just started.
Yeah. And I remember coming in from recess, and my teacher was watching something on the TV, and he just looked like completely like fucking, I don't know, like traumatized or something. And this was like a badass dude. This was like a dude who had a dojo in the town, like big badass dude. He knew, like, I don't know what it was. I don't know what kind of fighting style it was, but he, he didn't get shaken very easily. But yeah, he was just staring at the screen, and I was just like, "Yo, what is that?" And like, I think he cried a little bit.
Oh, he was a karate master. He was a kung fu. I trained in his school.
Yeah.
Mr. Martin.
Yeah.
We can talk names. It doesn't matter, bro.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, you know. But yeah, and he's watching it, and then I think we got some announcements. Wait, no, it couldn't have been recess. Maybe it was just like the first. What is that? What's before the first class? Study hall.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, so
there's no way that unless they kept it under wraps and then waited until recess or lunch break in order to like understand what happened.
all right, I'm gonna tell you what happened for me. Okay, this is crazy, bro. I was in class. It was like I was in a history teacher's class that I had, but we weren't in our history class. Like another teacher wasn't there or something, and we were in his class, right? We're all doing our working to ourselves, sitting there by ourselves quietly, working on whatever we had to work on. I don't remember what it was. It was a long time ago, 19 something years. Anyway, phone rings in the classroom. In our school, everybody had phones in the classroom. Every teacher had a phone, and if a parent wanted to call the teacher, they could hit the connection and leave that teacher a message in their classroom. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so anyway, the teacher gets called. He walks up to the phone, and this is where it turns into a movie, because he's like, it almost looks like the best actor in the world is walking up to the phone, like he already knows, like he already had a feeling. He answers the phone, and he's already in that mode. Sorry, he's already in that mode. He walks away from the phone, doesn't say anything. Now we're all kids. We're like 13. And we're like enamored. A couple of us are already watching what he's doing. You know, the phone's ringing, we're interested, and we're already kind of like watching what he's doing. The people that are very observant.
Yeah.
He walks up, doesn't say a word, walks up to the television, turns on the TV screen. He turns on the TV screen. Hold on, we got a call. We got a call, boys. We got a call.
We got a call.
We got a call, guys.
Something wrong.
What? Hold on, let me get that. Let's get the call back. Let's do the call back. It was a video call. We can't accept video call.
What?
Because we're using our video.
So it's already again.
Hello? Okay, so he walks up to the TV. He turns it on. And the TV comes on. This is the news.
Mm.
The news is saying that a plane has hit the World Trade Center. Sorry to drag this out, guys. I'm getting calls on the stream. This is a stream call though. The plane has hit the World Trade Center. The plane, one plane. It's live. They got a helicopter on the building. As we're watching it, we're all watching it now.
Yeah.
A plane just hit New York City in a building. Holy shit. Another plane comes in live on the camera, hits the other building. While we're all watching it. Literally watching it. In a history teacher's classroom that we're not supposed to be in.
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to be in like study hall or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
Kids start going home from school. Kids start crying in class. Their parents work in New York City.
Yeah.
They don't know.
I remember that. I remember, yeah, there were some kids that their parents worked in New York City and they're freaking out. And like some parents took. I remember my dad said that he was gonna take me home, but he didn't. It's like, damn, I could have got a half day.
Okay, let's ask.
But I just got one question though. I mean, obviously you already have yours, but like, does anybody else know someone that was like, oh yeah, my uncle or something was supposed to be on that flight and then he was sick.
Yeah.
I had a couple of those. People say that shit, and I'm like, bro, so they're in the CIA, right? Like they have to be.
Yo,
Hey, what's up, man? You there?
we're talking about some serious stuff. Just give us 1 second. Hey, Boom
Right.
Boom Butter Nuggets is in the stream live. What's up, dude?
Yeah, all right.
All right. We're
What?
talking about 9/11 right now, actually. We're talking
You're
about
what?
our experience of what happened when 9/11 happened. Like, where were you at when 9/11 happened?
I was with my mother in the nursing home 10
Okay.
days before she died, and when they hit the thing, she saw it.
Wow.
What
Is
happened?
that weird?
Explain
My
it.
mom was in Attleboro, remember?
Yeah, I remember. I was there out
I
there.
was
I
there.
lived there right there.
Yeah, we were there. I was there that morning when the planes hit. I was watching them. I'm like, oh my God, they're bombing New York. She's looking up. Oh my God, what's this world coming to? Like, I don't know. Now I know everything. But back then, I was like, what the hell?
You missed my story. So
Well,
okay, let me just tell you a little recap of what I just told you. My mom's friend, I'm not going to say her name, worked in the World Trade Center.
I know. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
listen. The day she had to go to work, she was late. This is my uncle. He knows her.
She was never late ever,
Hold
right?
on, listen. She was never late. She was late this day. She said a guy helped her. She transfers to the Pentagon. 10 years later, she gets hit by a car. They find out she was in the CIA.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
knew the whole time all that shit was happening.
Yeah.
We're not saying her
Oh,
name. We're not saying her name.
yeah.
But
I know. Yeah, guess. Wow, really? Yeah. No
you didn't put it
kidding.
together yet? You didn't put it together yet?
I just did. She was in the
Yeah.
building next to the one. She was in the building. She lived in the building next to the one that fell.
Yeah, but she
Seven?
worked.
Was it seven?
She worked in the building that fell.
Right, but she wasn't there because she was late.
Yeah, and then she got killed on a bike in the beach as a 55-year-old lady. You don't kill an old lady on a bike at the beach. There's sidewalks and everything. That was not an accident, bro. She was killed, bro. Come
Yeah.
on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I never
She
thought
knew
about that.
about it, so they had to get rid of her.
Yeah, but she
Right.
probably had something else.
She got run over.
I would interview her right now if she was alive. She'd probably let me. Because they were going to kill her.
Yeah.
Because they were going to kill her anyway. I'll tell her, like, yo, they were going to kill you if you don't. You might as well tell me.
No, we need to make a database of all the people that said that someone was gonna go in that day and then they got sick or something. Because those people are in the fucking CIA. I'll bet you anything. And then they could tell us.
Yo, Charlie's here. Charlie, you know you, Boom Boom.
Hey, Charlie, what's up?
What's going on? You know, just chilling.
We're doing a
I'm
late
fucking-
one tonight, but we haven't been doing
Um,
them, and we just got back into doing the podcast. We're on the podcast, not the stream.
Oh, are you? Okay, yeah. No, yeah,
Yo,
no,
so they're saying Joe Biden won. Did you hear that?
I don't know. I asked Connie,
No,
and
but
she said it was.
listen, Georgia's recounting right now. Missouri's about to be forced to recount, and then PA has gone gray again. It's not blue or
Yeah,
red yet.
Yeah, PA, you know what they did in Pennsylvania?
They're about to recount.
Well, they're going to count dead people in the grave.
No, in a lot of places they're doing weird shit, man, and they're they're about to recount all the votes and make sure they're all legit.
Yeah, well, there's a report that
all over Missouri, Nevada,
that
PA,
really,
and Georgia, all these mixed states, all these
yeah, all of it.
they're all
Well,
red or blue, so they're all making
Right,
them blue.
Did you see where Trump was $1 million ahead? Like, remember?
But listen to
And then-
this. Listen to this.
What?
This is the main factor that makes me believe it, because it seems like, oh, you're right wing, and everybody thinks, oh, you're a Trump supporter. I'm not a supporter. I don't support that motherfucker, but I do support
You like what
facts.
he did.
So listen to this. Listen to this.
No.
Trump has lost in all these states, but all the Republican Party representatives have been winning in these states. Who the fuck goes down the line and picks blue and then red?
Bro, people do that.
Right.
But not
right.
the majority though.
No, there are people that think they go big brain, super big brain mode and say, all right, well,
Come
I vote for this
on.
guy. I need to vote for these guys to keep him in check. And it's like, no, that's how you get nothing done. That's literally how you make a gridlock.
Like, it's literally stupid.
Yeah,
You mean
might
and
as
they-
well commit to one or
If
the
that's
other.
what happens, I need proof of that. Because I don't
But
believe
you
that.
mean they went
So
down
many
and
people
voted
I know are just like, I go red all down, or I go blue all down.
Look at
Everybody that's ever told me what to do when it comes to voting, because I like people to tell me how to vote for. I love it. Tell me who to vote for. But everybody that's ever told me who to vote for always goes blue all the way down or red all the way down.
yeah. I mean, but people do that. I'm just saying.
In other words, they're claiming they're Republican and they voted for Joe.
Yeah, everything else says Republican, and then it says Joe on blue on the
Well,
top.
that's awful funny. Strange.
Yeah. Okay, how about this? The 120,000 votes that ended up in Missouri. Okay, maybe they were counting some weird shit, but guess what? Every single one of them 120,000 votes were for Joe Biden. Now, exempt that. Everybody that wanted to vote mail-in ballot was a Joe Biden supporter. Trump always said don't vote mail-in, right? So it makes sense. But why does it still make sense when not one of them 120,000 votes? Of course it makes sense. Not one of them votes are for Trump, but why does it make sense that not one of them votes are for Joe Jorgensen or for what's his name? Howie Hawkins. Not one? Not one out of 120,000 votes are for Joe Jorgensen or Howie Hawkins, though. I believe it's not for Trump, but I don't believe it's not for Joe or Howie. They got one? You couldn't give them one to make it look believable? Come on, dog.
Yeah, that's awful fishy, isn't it?
Ever since I seen the fucking newscast that they said Joe won before they even did the election, I don't believe the Democrats' voting system.
Look,
I'm just saying.
No, I'm actually really happy for them because they grew some balls and decided to fucking lie, and, like not care about it for once. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's
be like, yeah, no.
But they're doing it. They're doing it in the worst way, bro.
That's a Republican. That's a Republican play.
It is. It is a Republican play.
Not Republican. It's a conservative.
It's a red play. A red play. I agree. But it's the worst way to do it. They're not being slick at all.
Yeah.
At least put some smoothness, oil it up a little bit, and slide down that sliding board.
But that's why I'm
right.
Like,
they're
on the other side trying to make them look like they're doing fraud. You know what I mean?
Okay. What would you say?
They're known for doing some sleazy shit.
Oh yeah, but well, listen. Before the big flip, where Republicans became Democrats and Democrats became Republicans, the Democrats were the ones that wanted to keep slavery.
Yeah.
People don't remember that. Like, Democrats were the ones that wanted slavery back when they were Republican side.
But
Are the Democrats majority North? People from the North?
Well, no, they're not from the North. They're from California.
North? Well, Massachusetts or anything up
They're
there?
from the big cities. Everybody from the big cities are Democrats because they feel like that's the right way. You can cut your wiener off and we'll call you a girl. I don't know. Don't
No,
clip that. Don't clip
no, yeah,
that.
retards.
Cancel mode. I
Well,
don't
I didn't.
care though. This is how I feel. I just say what I say. Jump on turtles, baby.
Oh man.
Charlie's like,
Jump
I'm
on
leaving. No, Charlie does not agree with me with most of the stuff I say. Boom Boom Butter Nuggets does not justify what I say. What I say. It's me.
board.
Look,
Yeah, it's it.
Yo,
You nailed it.
what's up with the streams though? You gonna be streaming some more or what?
Wait, I streamed two. They didn't fucking go for like an hour and a half, 2 hours in one day. And I look, I'm what the hell? It said live. You're live and everything.
Your
I was
shit was
doing all.
doing good too, bro. You were getting like an average of 3 viewers.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty busy here. I'm going to get working on my truck
I
every day.
know, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
get
No, you should stream that.
he just streams everything.
Working on the truck.
No, he streams everything. He's great. He was scrubbing the dog's nut sacks on
Oh,
stream.
nice.
I clipped it.
Yeah.
Did you see the
That
clip?
guy liked it, didn't he?
Yeah, like that's awesome.
Huh?
That guy liked that, didn't he?
No, we were just joking around. That was my homie. He's a subscriber
Yeah.
on my channel. He
Yeah, I thought it was. I was just saying, yeah, I got it, grabbed it a couple different times.
Yo,
So,
everybody in my channel loves you, bro. Like,
really?
yeah, they
That's-
love you. We all come through and hang out for a couple minutes, and then we bail out. And then
Who's Red? You know Rez?
Resonant?
His name's Rez. Rez for short. It's some kind of funky something. Rez. He said just call me Rez.
Nah, I don't know him. That's your follower.
How about Jeremiah 12? You know him?
Yeah, well, I know him because he came to me from you.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he came to me because he knew you, and he's like, yeah, he told me you're his nephew, and I was like, yeah, what's up,
Yeah.
dude? And then I go to his stream every now and then. Did you follow him?
Yeah. I think I am. Him
He
and the
streams
other
every
guy.
day. He streams every day.
Yeah. I
I
say
mean,
it
he
comes
plays
up.
video games, but you can just go in there and talk to him, and then it'll make him want to come to your stream more.
Yeah, but how do you talk to him? You said, how do you do that? I don't know how to do
You
that.
do it in the chat room. You just type.
What do you mean?
Gotta
Just in a
join
little
the
window there?
stream.
The window?
Yeah, you just click on his name, and then it'll bring it to a chat room will pop up, and then you just click on the chat bar where you type. It says type your words here or something. You click on that, and then start typing, and he'll answer you in his voice. That's another
okay.
thing I was going to tell you, man. You got to watch the chat whenever people are in your chat, so that
Right, well,
whenever
you-
they're talking to you, you can talk back to them, or they'll want to leave.
Yeah, remember before I said I couldn't type in because you said you don't type in, you talk back.
Yeah,
Right.
you just talk. You just talk. You read it, and then you
Whatever,
talk
you
to
know.
the camera.
So now if I go on there and I'll see him, I just touch on his name and it'll come up chat.
Yeah, if you see him, if
The
you
little-
see that he's live, you'll probably get a message saying that he's going online too.
Yeah, I can leave him a message. Cool.
There's another ashtray.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking
Well, stolen. Oh, it's right there.
jamming. I go 50 miles for beer.
Yeah, what's going on, man? How's your big trip planning coming?
It's planning. I'm got the list going down, man. I'm getting in. It's spark plugs now. My truck's almost pretty much done. And working on the carburetor. I fixed it the other night, and I did the spare tire. I got a good spare tire up underneath now. 'Cause the other
Shit,
one's
when you
not-
get here, you can help me look at my truck
Okay.
because I
I'll
don't know what
bring
the
it up.
fuck's wrong with it. The other day, the lights were on and the
I'm
battery's
bringing just like
dead.
minimum of tools. So, but
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
can
try.
I can get whatever tools we need if we
Oh,
need
you can?
some. Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm only bringing a little box. I'm not bringing my whole
Nah,
full
don't
box.
bring. You don't gotta. Yeah, just bring what you need for your car. Or
I'm
whatever.
just bringing
but
a couple of these,
I
like-
can get stuff. It's just I don't
Okay.
know what the fuck's wrong. It's something electrical.
Where at? What's it doing? What's it acting like?
The windows aren't working. The fucking lights came on without the switch being on.
And they
The
didn't-
battery
they go-
keeps dying, but the alternator's good.
That's cool. How old's the battery?
The battery was brand new, but it's been dead a couple times now.
Yeah, did it go all the way completely dead? A couple
Probably.
times like that. Oh, that
Probably.
kind of fucks it up. Oh, you know what? I use that battery. Did you got a charger?
Yeah, I borrowed one from my uncle.
Okay, I'm gonna bring. I got a little charger.
Well,
I'm bringing it.
My aunt's husband is what we call
Yeah, what's his name?
him. Rod.
Huh?
Rod.
Rob?
He's cool
That's,
though. He's cool as hell, but he's just like super quiet and conservative.
What's her name again? Lynn?
Lori.
What? Lori. Yeah.
She's always following, commenting on your shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty mixed the fuck up, and I get crazy going, and I burn shit and stuff. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
Did
I
you see
get
them
it.
peppers? Did you see them peppers I made or not?
Yeah, I
No,
still have a bag of seeds here for you somewhere.
no, hold them, just hold them. Did you see the red peppers I made? Stuffed peppers?
Nah. Did you do it on
Yeah, see
stream?
video. I did a whole fucking 15 stuffed peppers in 2 different pans in the oven and everything. It was going on. It was staying live and all. It was, it was live. It was running. It was going. And I went and
I don't see
one day,
everything. I don't see everything though.
no, I ain't on there. I searched my channel.
Yeah, you
Search
looked to
that.
make sure it got uploaded.
Yep, and then there was another
You
one I
know
did
what?
like
At
an
the
hour
end
and
of your stream, you were live probably, and at the end of your stream, you didn't hit close. You closed the phone
no,
instead, or exited out the
no,
app, but you didn't hit the button that says
yeah.
end.
No, I tried and listen. I was trying. It says end stream and it says, "Are you sure?" I want end stream, but
Yeah.
wouldn't end. Wouldn't end. So I kept hitting end stream. I want to quit it. End stream. Didn't quit. And then I said, "Fuck!" And I hit the
That
left
can
button here.
happen. You know that kind of weird shit can happen on the phone sometimes.
These phones don't.
Have you been getting a lot of? Have you been adding a lot of stuff to your phone?
No, I don't have nothing.
You don't add
Pictures.
nothing. You just have
49.
Twitch. Twitch is the
I
only
th-
thing on there.
Twitch is the only thing on there.
You have Facebook on there?
No, I don't know how to
Okay.
do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, I don't know.
It's
No, I
stupid.
don't.
Facebook app's dumb.
I got a lawyer that's talking about fucking this guy. He talks about Twitch and all the copyrights infringements and all that shit. You know anything about that?
You're not playing music. It doesn't matter.
I just read it last night. It says
Yeah,
it
but you're
keeps
not
deleting.
playing music or video games. So it really. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Okay, so
Wait.
so
It said
let me really get into it.
in the background when I'm cooking.
Nah,
You know
it
the
doesn't-
music.
it's okay.
Listen,
You're fine. You're fine.
If the music is not licensed, playing in the background, they take it down.
No. All they do is mute the video.
No, they've been taking them down. This guy says he's on.
No. I'm explaining it to you. They have done it in the past, yes, but what they're doing is Twitch is fighting for the streamers to say that don't worry, if they put some unlicensed shit in there, we're gonna mute it. That if they go to watch it later, the whole thing's muted, so they're kind of fucked on the volume, you know,
Yeah.
on the content of the
What?
vocal content. But at the end of the day, yeah, don't play music don't play music if you don't, because you're trying to get people to come back and watch it later whenever you don't stream too, you know.
Yeah, but
But you're not gonna get like a charge or like anything like that.
Yeah, but the music I got is from Amazon on my TV, so it's licensed,
Yeah, but
right?
it's not licensed. No, you don't have the right to use it in your content.
Oh.
But if you play like 20, 30 seconds of it, it's okay.
No, I played fucking hours of it.
I know you were. Okay, last time I watched you stream, there's the reason I wanted to call you was because I haven't seen you on in a while. And
right.
I wanted to call you and find out what's going on, but
I'm real busy.
Last time I saw you stream, you were watching a Sublime concert on your TV,
right?
And you were streaming the Sublime concert from your bed spot. So you like the TV was only like in the corner of the screen, like, and then the rest was his bedroom, and you know he's like laying out sleeping probably.
There's like a whole right there.
And for so long out there in the kitchen.
People are probably vibing out to that shit though.
Yeah.
And you know what's great? If you care more about the live viewers, keep doing it. Because what I do is I play music. I don't give a fuck. I just care about the people that are here now. I don't care about the people later.
Fuck it, I'm playing my music anyway. I don't care. Fuck it.
Yeah,
right?
just fuck it, dude. Smoke your weed. Play your music.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again.
Yo, how about marijuana is legal in like 9 new states this year?
Yeah, not here. Not here.
Guess where it is?
Florida.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I swear they just said something about Florida.
Medical is Florida. Yeah.
Right.
It already was medical here.
They got some factories going up down there or something.
New Jersey, bro.
What about them?
It's recreational now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I can't get it anyway. I don't think.
They gotta wait till January, but no, you can get it. You don't have to. All you have to do is prove you're of age. You just have to be a certain age.
I'm of age, but I'm a convicted felon.
Doesn't matter. No. Doesn't matter.
You can smoke weed.
Are you sure? He just
Everyone can smoke weed.
What?
It's recreational. You can buy it like cigarettes. You just have to be of age.
Oh, that's not medical. Okay, all right. I see. Well,
Yeah. You just go over
you
there
know
and
my
buy it, bro.
my redhead nephew, right? He's
Yeah.
gonna he's hooking me up with a card. He said. I was like, yeah. Can he do that? I guess. Yeah, he said he could.
Yeah.
He
You
got.
can get a card.
Yeah, him and Wyatt. They go
Yo,
in
your
shop.
charges don't. Any previous charges don't inflict your eligibility for a card.
What about PA?
Nah.
PA is already decriminalized in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh and
it's
Pennsylvania
decriminalized.
and Philadelphia.
I didn't know.
Wait, they
They decriminalize it, so it's not a criminal charge. All you'll get is a fine. You'll get a $50
Yep.
fine the first time for smoking and second time's $100. Third time's probably $500. I don't know.
Wait, listen, they want you to buy these licenses too, to grow and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, certain
Well,
different
when you have
levels.
I think some states when you have your ID or your license to get weed in the medical states, you also are allowed a certain amount of plants that you can grow.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
well,
I think that's how it
from
works.
from what I got off the guy last night, they said, not if you have an aggravated assault. Right? Aggravated assault. So if you got anybody that
When
has
did you have an
previous,
aggravated assault?
I beat him, I fucking sliced my snitch's throat.
What?
I sliced the snitch's throat.
Where? Wait, tell me this.
Nah. Yeah, the fucking guy sent me in prison, and I fucking had a fight with him before I went.
Hold on. Okay, so the snitch. We're not going to talk about the details of like why you went to prison, but the snitch
Anyway.
snitched. You caught him before you went to prison and sliced his throat.
No, yes, before I went to, because I was in the bar and he walked in the bar and I
Okay.
whacked him with the glass and the glass cut him real bad and cut him down from his ear to down the middle of
Okay,
his throat.
but you just intended to smack him with glass though.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then it
But I
just
had
ended
Bloody
up
Mary
slicing
glass
his
in my
throat.
hand. I had a Bloody Mary glass and it broke and it cut him.
Did he
And it was
live?
just one kid. Then the cops came calling after me the next day.
Did he live?
Yeah, he lived. He just got a big scar,
Snitch
the mark of
a
the
snitch scar.
He's got a mark. It's called the mark of the snitch.
Yeah. Yo, that's,
Anyway,
you know
they
what?
took me
You know what?
2
You know
What?
what? I'm gonna tell you one thing. I never heard that story. All the times you never told me that. But I've
Yeah.
known you for fucking all my life. But I never heard that
No,
story.
I get.
Okay,
I
but
forgot.
listen. I've heard all the stories. Listen.
I forget the
You're
thing.
blessed. You're blessed.
I know I
You're
am.
blessed
You
that
leave
he
that.
lived. You're blessed that he lived.
Exactly. No, exactly.
You know, and you are also a warrior of karma. Because that was righteous what you did. The fact that he lived and you survived through that means that was righteous. That was meant to be.
Right. Remember?
That was
Hey,
meant to happen. You
remember my
deserve that experience.
Listen.
Only
Wait a
you
minute.
can deserve that experience.
Let me ask you something. Do you remember going down to Maryland in my camper? Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, we went out driving around to get a signal. And I went out. I think you were with me. I know you were. And the phone rang. It was Walt Doherty. And he said, "Yeah, your best friend just got killed." I said, "What?" He said, "Jim Rosenberry. He fucking Jaybird. He just got drunk and wrecked over the hill and he's dead." I said, "Really?" I'm in Maryland. Okay. So, yeah, he wrecked right down the road here. He come home from the Legion. Dead.
Damn.
So that happened. And God did that, I think.
I don't remember, but I mean that's righteous. I'm not even talking about God when I say righteous or meant to happen. Like what I'm saying is like, and even when I said blessed, what I'm saying is like that's an experience that you were meant to have. You know,
Right.
to
10
bring you
years
to
in
the
with
point you are now.
What?
It was meant to bring you to the person you are now because you're meant to share your experiences with the world. Like you have this opportunity now. Like the world, you have a lot more to give.
Yeah. I went down to cottage, had a great time the other day.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, in life, not in. I'm not talking about in streaming or nothing. I'm just talking about in life.
Yeah, well, I like the one. When I go on the road, I want to. What's long? What do you like? What's a long stream? I mean, a short stream, about an hour and a half or something.
2 hours. Yeah.
2 hours. I know I had the one on the dogs. It was only 14 minutes or something. I was like, well,
yeah,
4.
but I mean, you can do that too. You can do whatever the fuck you
I think-
want, dude. It's the wild, wild west to me. I like to just play with it, you know.
Right. Yeah, but you know what happened there again? Something happened. and it wouldn't video. I had the tripod on the thing, and I thought I watched. Oh yeah, I
But you know
watched
what?
it.
You know what? If you like wait, the longer you're on, the more you'll accrue like viewers that stay longer. You know, like the guys that hang
Yeah,
out, well, you'll get more of them because there'll be a better chance for it. So longer streams are always better.
yeah, I know. But when I'm sitting here in the bed, and it's like usually sometimes I try to only be a half hour all, but man, I'm hurting and shit. I can't get up. I usually do. I'm running out of shit to
Yeah,
do, but
you know, you
not
can just
so.
talk. You can just talk to it.
What?
We're just talking right now. This is a podcast. We're just talking.
Yeah.
You know, all we do is talk.
Live podcast.
Are you not on the video? You got a video on that or no?
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a video on YouTube tomorrow. We
Oh, okay.
upload that we cut it every night. Every time we do a podcast, we cut it and then we put it on YouTube right away.
What do you mean you cut it? Your video editing?
All we do is cut like the beginning and like the last couple seconds. We cut the intro because it's like really long, and then we cut like
Yeah.
the last couple seconds.
Okay.
At the intro, we play like a song and like while we get ready for the podcast. You know, but we're not on there. We're not in screen, so we just cut that. We want all just talking. We just want the podcast. We don't want the extra shit.
Right. Podcast, you can do that, right? You can't do it. You're not live, right?
Oh, we're live right now. We're on.
Oh,
Twitch.
you are? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're on.
Yeah,
Twitch
you have
right
to
now.
explain that to me when I get down there.
This is a different channel though than my streaming channel. We do this one.
No, okay.
We don't get paid on this channel. There's no bits, no subscriptions or nothing. We're just like you. We don't have that.
But
We haven't reached that pinnacle on this one yet.
No, what's it called?
Factual underscore or underscore practical.
Factual?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta have a pen. I had my
You know what an underscore is, right?
yeah, that little thing that's a minus sign down the bottom.
Yeah. And then it's
Right.
or underscore practical.
I'm gonna write it down here.
You can come watch us right now. We're live. You're on there.
Yeah,
Say it
I
again.
get some kind of feedback.
Factual.
Factual, right?
TUAL. Yeah.
Factual underscore
Yeah. Or.
What? or
Yeah. Underscore.
underscore.
Practical. What we like to do on this podcast is talk about the real facts as much as we can, unbiased. Try to look at everything with the most keen eye we can, you know? We like to look at the left and the right and call them all out for what they're doing wrong. More than call them out for what they're doing right. We try to highlight what they're doing right, too. You know what I mean? But we always try to call them out for what they're doing wrong. There's a lot more to that.
Bush flying around in a helicopter around Katrina laughing. Seen that?
George?
George, yeah, the boy, young boy. He started that. He did that, I think.
He made the hurricane?
He's got this big thing up in the west somewhere.
That makes
shoots
hurricanes?
lasers.
What?
It shoots lasers and shit.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Okay. You know there's another hurricane coming at us right now?
Is there?
Yeah, we just had a hurricane like a month and a half ago.
What if there is?
Yeah.
Fucking.
And there's another one. This year, there hasn't been this many hurricanes as this year since like 100 years ago or some stupid shit. They already went through the alphabet twice. So they did names for the first 26, right? A through Z.
Yeah. What?
Then they did Greek numerals or Roman numerals, alpha, beta, whatever the fuck they are, all the way to zeta, right? And then now they're at Edna, E again.
Yeah.
They're back on names again on the third cycle.
Are they just tracking?
There's like,
anymore, or is
wait,
it
so that's what, 46, wait, no, 26, 26, 40, 52, plus E, A, B, C, D, E, 5, 52 plus 5, 57 hurricanes this year.
How many did you get hit hard? Any of them?
We only got hit by one of them, but it was really hard, yeah. It was fucking hard as shit.
Was it blowing bad?
Oh, our house, we were good. I streamed till 4 in the morning, hurricane party, but everybody else around us, their power went out hours before us.
Yeah.
And when my stream went out, I just heard breakers blowing up down the fucking block.
Really?
Popping. It was fucking crazy, dude. I don't even know what ended up on stream. I should have went back and looked at it because it was crazy.
Should have went on video that shit.
I was live. I was live when it happened. But yeah, I should have
Yeah,
had my video camera ready to go outside and
shit.
fucking. It
I
was
should have
bad.
streamed. I left here to go over the mountain to get a beer, and I
Yeah.
should have streamed up through the mountain. I saw 50 fucking deer, 60 deer, and then on the way home, the car in front of me ran into a deer and pulled over and it
Yeah,
In front of
you
you.
dash cam, bro.
He has one.
Oh,
He has a
shit.
thing that sets up in front of his car.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got it. Wait, yeah, I
You
got
were
that.
see
Yeah.
that you know what that's telling you that you should have had it ready because you already been ready. You're already ready for it, and you weren't ready for it.
Yeah, but he was there. It was ready. I was ready. I got it. I didn't.
That's
I'm
what I'm
not, it's
saying.
still,
You had the equipment ready, but you weren't personally ready, and you should have been. But it's okay because there will be another one of those moments. Just keep
wait.
going.
Then
Always go live.
I killed an animal tonight. And I feel bad.
What, on
I'm
accident?
sorry. Yeah, I was on the way back through the mountain there, and I can't stream through there because there's not hardly any. It's way back in the fucking mountain here
Yeah,
between
yeah.
here and it cuts out.
Well, you should
So
turn the video on instead. Just do video instead of streaming.
what do you mean, like a picture camera? I mean,
Camera, video, record.
and then can I swap that up to Twitch?
Then just send it to me and I'll put it on YouTube for it.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah. No, I hit a possum. I tried to miss it. And he ran under me, and I had him halfway in the middle, and he hit the left rear tire. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, you can't feel you can't feel guilty.
No,
for this. You
I
can
just-
feel
I'm not-
bad for it. You can of course feel that, but just you
I
can't feel guilty. It
I'm-
happens.
It's like I don't like.
Bro, I
don't
had a
like-
dog one time. Let me tell this story. One time I
Yeah.
was driving home. We were playing Pokemon Go, but I wasn't playing it while I was driving. I had claws, I think. Where's it you? It was claws. I had claws in the passenger
I
seat.
don't remember this.
I had Spencer in the passenger seat playing with my phone and his phone,
Yeah.
I wasn't driving and playing. But the dog ran out into the road so fast, so randomly. And this was like
Couldn't-
right when Pokemon Go came out. I thought birds were standing on the side of the road and they flew. That's all I saw. It was like a spark of like fur, but I thought it was like a bird flying away. Right? And then
Yeah.
next minute, the dog gets hit by my left side bumper. He's coming from the right,
Yeah.
He gets hit by my left side bumper. That's how fast he was, already jetting out
And
to
you
the
were-
street.
Did you run him over?
No, and I braked. I already was braking a little bit. I was already on the brake, so I braked a little bit, and I just ended up bumping him a little bit really hard. Like I bumped him really
Yeah.
hard, but I didn't run him over. There was no
Yeah.
bump.
Did he die? He died.
No, so I pulled over.
No.
And I looked behind me in the rearview mirror, and the kids that own the dog ran out to the street, and then
Oh.
cars are pulling over and shit, and I'm like, okay, well someone's there to help him, and I feel so fucking bad, and I
Did
just
you go back and took off?
I just took off because someone's there to
Yeah.
help the dog, right?
Yeah.
So that's all I cared about. I know
No.
I'm guilty
Well,
for driving
you-
away.
you-
But if there was no one there, I would have fucking picked the dog up and knocked on doors,
Right.
But there was someone there, and it was the kids that owned the dog. So I drove the
yeah.
fuck off, went home. They're posted on Facebook the next day. The
Oh,
dog
Really?
ended up, he got booted in the butt. He didn't get hit in the head or nothing. His ass got smacked with the tip of my fucking bumper. That's how fast.
Right.
I'm telling you, I didn't see the dog coming.
You thumped his ass. You knocked him for.
Yeah, I just dumped him. He spun a little bit, and he
Yeah.
ran away though. So
Oh, that's cool. At least
he
he
ran away, and he
Mhm.
ran away from the house.
Well, if he got up and ran,
But
you know.
then
he wasn't dead.
2 weeks later, he came home.
Listen to this. I'm going to cottage one day down there. There's all these houses on the left-hand side, field on the right. It's 45. I'm going through there, and there's a cat running. That's a big cat, big as my dog, bigger than my dog. I'm like, what the hell, cat?
Your dog's
ran
just little as shit though, dog.
Listen, he made a leg. He went right in front of me. I ran him over. I ran him over. He flew up in the air, and I ran. The back tire. He flew up. He was done. Oh, it's a shame. I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I don't like doing that. That's someone's
I
cat.
know. It's not something you can help, one time
Oh.
Charlie, right here, you want to tell a story? I was with you, so I'll tell the story if you want. But you can interject whenever you want.
Yeah.
So we're
Right,
driving
right.
from Columbus to back to Bordentown area.
I was driving.
Charlie was driving his car. He's pulling
On
up
130.
on the left side of the car. On the left side of the road, there's a buck and a doe. The doe jets across the street in front of us. Charlie already stopped because he's a very nervous driver, right? And this
Yeah.
all isn't a testament to his nervous driving. It's not to say he's a bad driver at all.
We didn't hit
He
the deer,
sees
did he?
the doe go across, and he sees the buck kind of stall, so he thinks I'm gonna jet past him. So he
Right.
tries to jet past him, and the buck instantly thinks, "Oh, this motherfucker's trying to steal my woman. It's mating season. You don't see a doe and a buck together unless they're fucking."
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
he jets into the side of the car.
He
Bang!
turned.
His antlers get stuck in the back window, crash the window, snaps the motherfucker's neck, spins him out.
I don't even remember seeing him. I was just out.
Wow.
Charlie bolts.
Bro, no, here's the thing,
Yeah,
though.
I've hit.
I'm
I hit.
driving.
We should have
Seven-
stopped and got the motherfucker. That would have been a good fucking
Oh.
meal.
Did that scare you when that happened?
Huh?
Did that scare you?
Oh, Charlie was so scared, dude.
No, okay, but here's the thing, though. I was driving. He hits the driver's side rear window. If I was like a second late, that would have been antlers in my
Yeah,
face.
but you know what you're supposed to do. Okay, wait. What were you supposed to do when the doe darted across the street and you're stopped?
I don't know.
What?
Oh, Chris, what are you supposed to do?
What? What? When you hit a deer?
No, when the doe runs across the street and there's a buck that was just standing with her, standing on the left
Well-
side of the street still, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You gotta look out. That's all.
You're gonna
I
stay
saw-
there and wait for that motherfucker to get the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Or it's gonna
man.
turn around and run right into the door like Uncle Dan had done in his truck. One ran head on into the door, not a bump.
Exactly. You gotta
You
wait
wait-
for him to go, and then you gotta wait for him to move out the way.
Listen, let me tell you something.
You can't
You
dart
know the
past him.
mountain
I know
there?
you probably would dart past him because you're crazy as fuck.
No,
But you know
Tom-
the right thing to do is
remember
just to wait.
Maxima? Remember that Maxima car he had, that white one?
Yeah.
Okay, it's in the garage. It's like your first car. What? Anyway, they're coming up the mountain there, going over to Michelle's,
Yeah.
going down to that side, and a fucking 8-point buck ran right into her left front fender, and the horns came right in the busted her window, and ripped her mirror
Yeah.
off, and she had to move her head
That's
away
what they
because the
do.
horns almost
The
hit her.
Bucks don't give a fuck what kind of
See-
vehicle you're in. They're gonna run into your ass.
A split second, that would have happened to him. Okay, he didn't get hit. The buck was in the back, but McCarty got hit in the front. Okay, Cotty hit right in the front, left front bumper, where the tire is, right there above it. It hit there and went, "Ugh," and it kind of
Yeah.
just
I mean,
stuck his head.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty obvious that it was mating season and that you're not gonna get in between them. You're not gonna drive in between the buck and the doe.
Yeah, but were you stopped all the way, or you just
He was
cruising?
stopped
along?
all the way. Yeah.
Oh,
And he jetted through after the doe went past. Because the doe was kind of in the road and then like already gone and gallivanting past. And then whenever
Right.
he pulled up, the doe ran to the other side of the road from the buck. And you see them both. They're right there on the road almost.
right.
And then he like
Yeah, I
jetted in between them. I just felt like you don't jet in between the doe and the buck.
Well, no, it's kind of risky, but
Yeah.
you never know.
I mean,
Yeah.
But no, I get it. He was nervous. You know,
And it was
I would have
the
been
middle of the
nervous
night.
too. It was middle of the
I
night.
had weed on me. I didn't want to be stopped with a cop. Like, oh, what are you doing? I'm
Yo,
like,
there's deer around. There's deer around.
Yeah.
I don't want the cops to stop.
Did you have your deer on your insurance? You get hit by a deer? Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, they covered it.
Yeah, that's it.
But we
Well,
should have ate
shit.
that deer
they
though.
covered some of it.
That dude was
Wow.
dead. I guarantee you that deer died. I didn't see him get spun out and fall.
because
But his antlers definitely got twisted in it, and fucking you just see where it got twisted in the window.
no,
He might have broke his neck.
Yeah, he broke his neck, and then that would have been fresh meat with no fucking shattered bones or nothing.
They barely.
That's
covered
right.
It, though, because
Even
I
if
didn't file a report.
it don't,
Oh, you didn't
you just
file
cut
it?
that.
Oh.
You know when you get a deer like that, okay, and it's gonna be bruised somewhere. So you take it and you skin it and you get all, and you'll see the big black meat. The meat's black. You just
Yeah.
shave that, just
The bruise.
cut around that,
The bruise.
throw that out.
Yeah, the bruise
Yeah.
meat.
Yeah, I was like,
Wait,
you know,
isn't
the
it
car
just
wash
tenderized?
down here.
So you don't eat that? Charlie said it's just tender that way.
No, it's all blood. It's blood clot. It's a bruise.
Yeah.
You know, when you get a bruise on your arm,
Yeah.
that's exactly. Well, we skinned the deer, and the whole side of it was bruised, so we didn't use that. It's bad meat.
Yeah.
It turns black. It turns black, like immediately. You know.
Yeah.
So it's
What do you
not
do
good
with
to eat.
ducks?
Huh?
What do you do with ducks?
What? Ducks?
You ever hunt
Ducks?
ducks?
I just saw two more dead on the way to Bobby's. There's a farm that has them right up the road here.
You ever hunt them or just cook them from farms?
I don't hunt them fucking
You
things.
cook them from farm?
Nope. I don't cook duck. I mean, you can't get them. Things that ain't easy
Yo,
accessible.
ducks are good though. And rabbit? You ever cook rabbit?
No, they don't sell any ducks up here.
I was thinking about breeding ducks and rabbits.
No, I wouldn't do it.
For meat.
Yeah.
Sell to Asian food. There's a lot of
yeah.
Asian places down here.
Yeah, anyway, when I moved up here, right, I was like stealing gas with Kevin from his neighbor, from his grandfather's car. We were siphoning out his old grandfather was deaf and he couldn't hear none, so we went out and just get a 5-gallon. And his neighbor's real close out here in the country. He's the only one real close to him. I mean, 10 feet away. I'm out there sucking anything, filling up. I hear a shotgun, cock, and there's John. His name is John Rots, and he's there. What are you boys doing, Kevin? I can't do nothing for you. It's your grandfather, but you come and work for me on my farm. And I did. I worked for him on his farm. It was cool. I butchered pigs.
Oh, now
Yeah,
that's another thing.
killed-
That's righteous, like righteousness was prevailed,
He had a barn, and the shit was all the way up to the top of the gate. It was 3 feet high.
Tell
He
me
wanted me
this.
to
Tell me
keep it
this.
down.
Do you feel like you needed that at that time?
Yeah, it was cool. I said, listen, I told him I started digging and chiseling away. I said, ain't no way I'm going to do this. I said, you get a uniloader or something and do it. And then he went and got a uniloader. He used it first time, rolled it over. He said, you go ahead and use it. So then I used it. Yeah, we rented a unit, one of a Bobcat.
Mm-hmm.
Went right through the doors. Because I was using a shovel. It sucked. I was stuck in the silo too with salvage.
Y'all are some assholes not knowing what the fuck you're doing. Using machinery that you shouldn't be using. In the fucking what? 80s? 70s?
70s. 75. That was 75. I was siphoning gas.
How you remember all these years? Did you stop
Well,
and try to remember everything and line it up?
Well, people say, oh, you'll burn out and all this from smoking. Well, guess what? I remember when I was 5 years old, we had a square thing on the back patio, and I put my bike. My mom said, don't turn that bike up. Don't do that. I turned it upside down, and I put the chain on. I started spinning the fucker. Got my finger caught in the fucker. My fingernail still deformed to this day. I still remember that on the little patio, square box. And Mom said, don't do that. And fucking, sure enough, you're going to hurt yourself. Fucking, there I did. And we had a
that was the fire. That was the fire on the stove,
Yeah, it's just like you touch the burner and shit. I always was like that. She go ahead. I get burned. Then her tongue.
He was literally the person they made that after. But you were an ornery kid though.
Yeah, but when I was with her, I had to go with her to.
But you were still an ornery kid. I know you were a mama's boy, but you were still an ornery kid.
Yeah, but I had
I know you were the youngest though, so you're always the mama's boy.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly right.
It's not a bad thing. Spencer's the mama's boy too. That's why you and him are so similar.
Bobby is too.
Yeah, so you guys relate so much. But what I'm saying is, it's a different world, like back then.
Oh yeah, I ain't like that now. I'm fat as a motherfucker. I'm sitting there looking at myself in the mirror next to my bed. I'm fucking fat. But oh Christ, I can't fucking bend down. I can't bend down and get back up. I get down on the ground, I can't get the fuck up.
You gotta do something, man. You gotta keep going. Keep
all my push-ups.
No, not push-ups.
Dude, just gonna walk.
No, just walk to the garage when you go to the garage. Don't drive.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's a walk.
I know. My feet. I
walk to the garage. Walk home from the garage.
My feet hurt me a lot.
It's okay. Get some Scholl's, Dr. Scholl's.
Listen, when I get up, say what, 2:30, 1:30, whatever today. I won't go to bed till fucking now. I won't go to bed at least for
1 second. We are not sponsored by the company in which I just said their name of, But if they want to sponsor us, hit us up in the messages, and we will say your name for money. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get some of them things for your shoes. That your feet will be beautiful, man. Those things are amazing.
What are they? What are they? I'm gonna go get a new pair of Skechers somewhere. They look
Yeah, but
cool.
there's things that you put in your shoes. They're not the shoes. It's the
Yeah.
thing you put in
Yeah,
your
my
shoe, like a
yeah, my
sole.
red,
It's a
yeah,
sole.
my nephew gave me them once, and I wore them out.
They're so good though. Keep getting them. They're like $10. It's worth it. They last for like a couple years, like a year or two.
Yeah, he buys me new boots like every couple of years.
Yeah,
But
well, if you get like professionally made, handcrafted boots, well, those
they
will
are.
be those will be amazing on your feet too,
And they'll last.
I know,
They'll
but
last.
and they'll
these
last
are.
forever. And a lot of the times when you buy the handcrafted stuff, they give you a warranty, so they'll keep repairing it for free. All you gotta do is send it in, and they'll
That,
send it back
But
to you.
there's not that many people.
now listen, let me tell you.
It's
That's
five
what.
hundred dollars a pair, but they fix them.
That's
Yeah, well, little Dan, Dan, he gave me a pair of you. Matter of fact, I wore them all my life down there. They're fucking LL Bean boots. They're like rubber and then leather on top. They're shoes that you slip on. They're warm forever. They cracked and were leaking. He said, send them back to me. He sent them back, sent me a new pair, brand new back.
Exactly. He had a warranty on them, probably.
And yeah, and then he got me a pair of boots too, the high ones. Then I got the low ones and
Those
the
are
high ones.
forever. You can keep sending them back.
Anyway, yeah, listen, I hardly wear the high ones because it only snowed once or twice here, right? So anyway, I'm looking at them one day, and them motherfuckers all dry rotting and cracked all down the side. I'm like, holy shit, they're cracked. I told Danny, he said, send them back. Give me them. Got me another
Yeah.
pair, brand new.
That's their warranty. That's like how things are promised. You're promised to have lifelong boots, and we'll make sure that
Yeah.
we'll fix them.
The only thing I got mad about, I got pissed off when I got them. I need the slippers bad. And I like the little moccasin boot slippers, and they got a little fur around the top, kind of.
Yeah.
But these fuckers came and looked like elf shoes, man. The top was all fucking flaky. I told the lady, this looks like an elf shoe. I said, I wear this. It look weird. I said,
So-
don't look like.
Recently, we got
Anyway.
this guy that started working with us, but he's worked with my uncle before I was down here. My uncle knows him. He's been working with him for a long time, and he's a good worker. He's really cool. He's probably the best person I've ever worked with my uncle, like work-wise. He does a good job.
Right.
He knows what
He
to
does a
do.
good job, yeah.
You don't got to say nothing to him. He's already doing it. He's ahead of me, already. Like, instantly.
He's not a back talker.
No, he don't talk at all, barely. He's real country, though. He's real country.
How old is he?
Like almost a little older than me, but he's real country, and
Yeah.
he wears cowboy boots to work.
Wow.
He wears cowboy boots to work, and he
Yeah,
wears no gloves ever.
Really?
No gloves.
He went,
The other
Where's he
day he
from,
had this
Down
big gash in his thumb, right through his whole fucking thumb. It was a big ass gash, like half an inch deep into his thumb, and it ripped open while we were cutting wood. We were just splitting wood. And I guess he just grabbed the wood wrong, and the bark caught it or something and ripped it open, right? He already had the cut,
Yeah.
but he was from fishing, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
he just keeps working, and I'm like, bro, we're just splitting wood, dog. I can get this. Go clean up. Like, go clean your hand up. Like, I got this.
Was it bleeding?
Oh, it was bleeding, bro. Like, I'm like, I got
Really?
this. Just go. He just wanted to keep working through it, bro. And I'm like, yo, I got this. I can split the wood.
Yeah, that's a.
We have a
that's
wood splitter. Like it's on the back of the tractor, a wood splitter that you just fucking hold the button and it fucking splits the wood. You just gotta move the wood.
Oh, I wish I had that.
Yeah, it's beautiful, but exactly. And I'm like, bro, just go. And then he just like it clicked in his head, and he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I should do that. Yeah, you're gonna
Okay,
lose your fucking thumb, asshole.
Listen, I was on the phone one time I was up there in Smithfield prison, and I called down here, and I remember, Art Doherty, my friend Art.
Yeah.
Okay, he was down in the garage with them, Dan and them. And he threw a log in there, and it hit his thumb in the top of the stove, and cut his thumb was hanging off there. Cotty said, so his thumb was just hanging up there, right? He had to go get it stitched on. And
Yeah.
Bobby's down in the Amish helping him unload the thing. You don't do that. I never help him load your truck. He said, I was in a hurry. He got a 2-inch splinter all the way through his finger you pick your nose with.
Which
All the way
finger do you
through.
pick your nose with? I don't pick my nose.
Well, if you pick your nose, you use this finger here. It's called the index
You
finger.
can't point
Anyway.
it at me. I can't see it.
The pointing finger.
The
Anyway.
pointer, the index.
Yeah, he finished loading with the Amish guy, and he drove all the way up to his house, and he finally got a pair of pliers and
The
pulled it out.
splinter went through his whole index finger.
It was like a T-bone, like and it was a 1/4 inch round.
Okay, when I was like 9, well, let's say I was like 12. Let's say 12. I was at 12 in Long Beach Island. Not the newer house, the older house we used to rent, the blue one with Nancy and Nelson.
Nancy, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the first one though, the first one.
On 6th Street.
Yeah, I don't know the name.
On the
Anyway,
bay, down the bay.
okay, we're down there, and a splinter goes from where my heel begins to where the front heel begins, all the way
So what-
through 4 inches from the fucking front heel to the back
Ooh.
heel, all the way in the part of your foot that doesn't touch the ground, all the way through that whole thing.
Were you on the dock?
Oh, on the balcony.
Oh, on the balcony, okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's dangerous.
It came right out though because we were crabbing and it just pulled out.
Right, now, you know what? You know what is there now?
My
Fiberglass,
feet was
because I
soft.
put them
My
up there.
foot was soft because I was in the bay in the salt water looking for crabs and looking for clams and shit. So whenever I got
Yeah.
home, they just fucking slipped it out of my whole foot. It didn't
Yeah,
really
that's
actually hurt that much. It should have traumatized me more than it did.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that too before with the same size thing that Bobby had in his hand, and my toe right alongside my finger, my nail. It was a
Yeah.
telephone pole in the creek, and the bridge fell down. So it was made of telephone poles. So I was walking, it was dirty, and I kicked this thing. I'm shit. It was
Yeah.
on the pole. Got up, went home. The shoe was full of blood. I couldn't get it. It was like a 2-inch thing all the way
Yo,
up in there.
they're not made of telephone poles anymore?
They were made back then.
Well,
I don't know what
LBI,
they
they
are.
were all made out of telephone poles.
Yeah. Now they fixed them all up down there. All the bridges, they're all fixed up. I got a girl that from Frederick
All the
Hills.
docks and shit are all not telephone poles anymore?
No, they're not. They're the bridges. They're bridges going
No, but
across
remember
all
the
my
docks used to have telephone poles on them too.
Yes,
The
yes.
posts on the docks used to all be telephone poles.
Well, they still are. I'm talking in Frederick
Oh,
Hills,
okay.
but yeah, down there they are. My friend did build the whole town where I lived in. Remember that place in Jersey's Mystic Island?
Where's that at?
Mystic Island, down by Wawa, down in Jersey, Tuckerton, New Jersey. Remember?
No,
You went there.
I don't remember
You never-
much.
You went to the house of the stone round place, and they got a big fireplace in the middle.
I did a lot of drugs in my life too.
Yeah, but it has a fireplace in the middle of the living room. You can't miss this.
Yeah, I don't
And a
remember
bu-
that. Listen,
we had a
I don't remember some wild shit that happened in my life, and I should remember.
Yeah.
Trust me.
You sure you never went down? Oh, that was earlier.
I remember.
That was,
I remember when I was like,
you weren't born.
how old were you? How old was I whenever you got out of jail?
When I got out of jail,
Yeah.
which the last time you mean?
What year? Yeah. What year was that?
It was March 2001.
2001.
March, yeah. And went to work for this.
What was the time before that though?
Oh no, I got out before in 95 and 94. I think 95. Got out, wrecked, and broke my hip.
95, I was probably 7, 9. Yeah, it's
Oh.
probably 2001. I remember you trying to smoke a cigar with us.
Do you remember my black Escort?
And then I remember you pulling out the weed. And then be like, yeah, you want to hit it? Go ahead, hit it.
Yeah, I figured whatever.
Yeah, it's
my
whatever,
boss-
though. I feel you. I was with it.
Yeah.
I didn't hit it, though.
Like-
But I know. I remember it.
I do that to every people
Yeah,
that I think is
everybody.
cool.
Everybody in the
Well,
family
well,
goes
no,
through.
not
That's the old
everybody.
Chris. That's the old Chris Boom Boom Butter Nuggets swagger.
People that listen, my boss, right down there in Jersey where I built the boats for, he
Yeah.
had a son, their age, your son, he was your age, right? And he came over, I had to go and unload, fix his grandfather's basement up, it was all dirty and shit, and Eric came with me. And I said, I got in the car and fired him up and puffing. He said, what's that? I told him, and I said, he tried it then that day. And to this day, he's a surfer and all that now. He's always been a surfer. But he's making all the molds and shit. He took over his dad's thing. His dad's
Oh,
old.
that's cool. That's sick.
Yeah. He's cool. Yeah, he's married and got a couple
What's your
kids.
plan for your trip?
My trip, I'm going to stop down. I'm going to go down straight down to my brother Tommy's house
Okay.
and see what he said. Listen, I got 3 dogs with me. I can't leave my dogs.
I
And
know.
I'm only gonna
I know.
I can't leave him in the house, and I don't have an. It's just I can't. I think I got to go with me no matter what.
You can bring them
Gertie,
here, but they might
you
try to fight our dogs. But it's okay.
know,
They'll learn.
listen, my dogs like to stay in my Tahoe, my truck. They'd
Yeah.
rather be in the truck. They're in there right now, sitting there waiting on me. I'm out on the front porch. I'm painting my porch now. Anyway,
He's painting his porch. Right
no, I'm
now,
not.
it's later there than it is here. It's
I'm
3:20
staying.
in the morning, and you're painting
You know
your
what
porch.
time? It's 3:19. Yeah, I'm not painting it. I'm spraying it with a sprayer.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
gotta.
So
I gotta.
you're going to Tommy's, North Carolina.
You're gonna go there, say hi, bye, eat. Maybe you stay. I don't know if he'll stay because I got the dogs. You know, I can't let them
Yeah,
out
but
and
if
shit
you
in the
stay, you're
yard.
gonna they're gonna be in the car if you do stay overnight
For
for like a
instance,
couple hours.
if my dogs got out and shit in his yard, I'd have to pick it up and so you know. I mean, just and I don't like the. I don't
Yeah, you gotta
want.
pick up shit. You got 3 dogs. That's
It,
what
it's just not. It's not cool.
happens.
The first impression with the dogs and they shit on his yard and it's not cool. But anyway, I'm gonna go there
It's
and say
not you. I know, I get it, but
I'm just
you
gonna
don't
say
gotta feel
hi.
like that. It's not like that.
No, no. And what I'll do is I'll leave them in the car. We'll go out to eat. He goes out to fancy restaurants all the time, and I'll go
Yeah,
with him and Bonnie and Sherry, and we'll go out and eat. And I'll come back and I'll head back down because I
yeah.
ain't sleep.
Okay.
You know, I
Sherry
ain't gonna be
lives near
sleeping.
him now.
Oh, she lives right there.
Okay.
She's
Anyway,
running.
that's beside the point. Let's not
Yeah,
get into
yeah,
too
yeah,
deep
yeah.
into it.
Then I head down straight to Fort Lauderdale. Go to see Magda and Harold and
Uh,
Peter.
Fort Lauderdale. You're gonna skip us.
I'm going right straight to Fort Lauderdale. You're over to the right a little because
Yeah, just
I'm
come
gonna go.
scoop us up. We'll come through.
Uh, I'm thinking of going down to Lauderdale, see them for a couple of days, and
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
okay. I'll take a
Danville,
vacation.
I don't know what they have with their place, what their sleeping arrangements are
I'll
like.
sleep in the car. I don't care.
I was going to sleep in the car, man. No, I was sleeping there. I'm not there, but anyway, I got a
I was
mattress
just
in
fucking with you. It's okay.
there. I got a mattress in there. I got this thick mattress, a foam mattress fitting in there.
I was just talking about in the chair. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so you're going to Fort Lauderdale. Then what? You're gonna come up to us after that?
Then, yeah, then I'm going to
You're
draw
not
over to
going to
see.
Key West anymore.
Going to see Dan. No, I'm not doing that. It's a board. That's the next time. If I got
Next
this truck,
time?
this truck is like a good one. I've been doing research, and the guy said if you got an
Uh,
older truck like this, they're better than any of them.
all
So
right.
anyway, do that, and I'll come back down later and we'll go down. We'll make it one trip. I'll come straight down to you. No stopping anywhere. Come right to you. Go right to the
Oh, so you're
Keys.
not coming to us on the way up?
No, no, no. You didn't listen. I'm going to go across 84 over to Fort Myers. Little Dan's got a house over there.
Okay.
And I'm going to see them. Not long because it's a real big fancy house. The pool inside the
Yeah,
backyard.
yeah, yeah.
Pool there's a pool inside his house. Not in the backyard.
Insurance money.
Yeah, it's real nice. It's beautiful. Big, big. Again, the dogs. I don't want them shitting in whatever.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got. Listen,
Oh, they
I
can
got.
shit all over our yard. It's okay.
Listen, I got bags with me. I'm unpacking everything. Bags to pick the shit up wherever I go. I'm gonna pick it up and
Yeah.
throw it out. I'm not a ignorant, but I just don't like him. I don't want to see Tommy see me doing that. Like he's saying, "Oh, you fucking." I don't know. Well, I don't care.
You can't think about all that, dude. That's stupid.
Yeah, I know. I think about too much shit too many times.
That's stupid, bro.
But I am what I am. Like when he came up here, I was just scared about him, my
So
beard.
after
'Cause,
Fort Lauderdale, you're gonna come here and then go home, or you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
go to
go.
Kentucky on the way home?
And no, but yeah, if Dan
Because that's
Bill is
on the
over
way.
there. If Dan's in Fort Myers, I'm going to go over and see him and say hi and have dinner like it's at Tommy's,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I'm going to head straight up to your house.
All right, and then you can stop in Kentucky on the way and see Uncle Jim.
Exactly. I'm going to go up
Yeah,
around
that's perfect.
75 goes right thing up that way to him.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, bump stop at Tommy's, go to Magnus for a couple of days to a week, and see Harold and all them because he wants me to come down and look at my
Okay.
motor and shit.
Okay,
Anyway,
we digressed way too much on the stream. Charlie, I know you got one more hot topic for us to talk about.
What are you talking about? What do you got interesting?
We got something interesting. We got one more topic.
What is it? It's beautiful out here tonight.
You got a topic? What's been interesting you that's going on in the world?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just busy as hell trying to get fucking things going, and my garden is done.
How do you feel about President Trump being not president soon?
I feel sad.
It's
I
sad.
saw him there with all the.
Do you think he didn't get elected, or do you think he did?
Oh, I don't know yet. I saw all the Democrats, Nancy Pelosi, and all them standing on the flag, the American flag, and Trump was there like with his head bowed. Did you see that picture?
No, I didn't see that. That's not real.
I'm just saying. It's what I saw. I don't. That's all I saw. I don't listen to
You
news.
did
I
see
haven't
it?
watched it.
Okay,
I had.
wait. Charlie saw it. Charlie saw it. Give me
Okay,
some depth, Charlie.
Well, listen, I went to college the other Sunday, and I had to ask her who won the presidency. She said, Joe Biden, it's all over. I said, I don't watch nothing, Ty. I got my own college I'm on to now. I'm
What
into everything.
college?
I got the weed school, and I'm going through that.
The
And
weed
then I got
school.
another. Yeah, and then I got another girl that says,
Yeah, I don't know about no presidency. I got my own college, the weed school.
The electoral college.
that's just one. I got a can of. I got 100 of them on there. I just
Yeah,
go
man.
and
I
review
feel
them
you.
all because I want to find out what's
You're killing it.
the
You're killing it right now, bro. You gotta get
yeah.
the stream working. You gotta look up some stuff how to get it going. Cause I don't know what's going on, but
I'm building a wall in my room here. The front room.
you gotta definitely stream your whole trip. You know,
Oh, I'm gonna.
the way
Just like yeah, I was gonna stream this here. I'm gonna go paint the porch and do it here. I'm gonna
instead
set up.
of most of the time, until you see a reason to go otherwise, keep the stream while you're driving aimed at your face and talk to them.
Yeah.
Don't look at the camera maybe, but just talk to people. You know, keep talking. And
Oh
then
yeah.
whenever you see a reason, flip it onto the road. You know,
Yeah.
'cause
Okay,
like
my dash cam. My dash cam you're talking about. I'm all equipped. I got 2 cameras.
I'm talking
I
about
got
a dash cam. Have the dash cam aimed at your face.
What?
When you're streaming and you have it like hooked up to aim, have it aimed at your face, not aimed at the road.
Well, I have 2. There's 2 cameras. One comes
Yeah,
from
but you
big
don't
long.
have them both on the stream. We only
No,
have
both.
one set up for the stream.
All right, listen. I got one that goes to the. It's only a camera. They are. One is stuck with a suction cup up on the.
I
On
know,
the
but that's only like recording it.
exactly.
It's
Well,
not
then this
going
other,
live.
and another one plugs in. I know, but this is
Yeah, the
just
one
my.
that plugs in that you go live on, the phone
I don't
one,
know.
the phone
Oh
one.
no. The same camera on the dash has another camera comes with it with a big long cable, and you put it in the back by your license plate and
Okay,
mount
so
it
you
there.
plug it into your phone when you're streaming it, and it connects to that, right?
No, you got to plug it into that dash camera. It's all a single unit. You can't do anything with it. So
I got you.
that camera is not pointing out back. I got it pointing in my face. I got the front camera pointing there, and the other one pointing right in my face. And then if a cop or something comes, I'll just tilt it a little bit and it'll get
Yeah,
the
you got the
door.
footage saved. Yeah. But I'm just
Yeah,
talking about for whenever you're streaming for content.
yeah. I'm gonna have my
Have your
phone.
phone aimed at your face on that thing that holds your phone. You know, get a thing that holds your phone on the dash that you can aim
No,
at
I
your
got
face, so you can
I'm gonna
drive
get.
and talk to people while you're driving and say, "Hey, we just hit Missouri."
No, I got one that you mount the phone on your steering wheel right in the middle there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get that.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying, and aim it at your face so you can,
yeah.
get
But
that,
that's why.
talk
That's
to
what
it.
this is done. They have another thing you loop around your head and you can wear it out. But they have
Yeah,
one that puts on the steering wheel and you don't have to have it wearing it.
yeah.
You know.
Fuck the wear and shit. Anyway, all right. So, are you happy that Joe Biden's winning?
What now?
Are you happy that Joe Biden's winning?
No, not really. I don't
Okay,
think
so
he's.
what do you think
I
about
don't.
the theory that Nancy Pelosi has been setting up the thing to impeach an unfit president this whole time so that whenever they elect Joe Biden, Kamala can become president and then she'll become vice president.
Who's vice president?
They'll declare Joe Biden is unfit and then Kamala will automatically become president and Nancy Pelosi, her position automatically pushes her to vice president. How
Right.
do
What
you,
is she? Head of state or
she's
something?
like this head of the Senate.
Speaker.
Speaker of the House. Speaker of the House.
Speaker of the House. Really? Uh-oh. Yeah, I heard that too.
How do you feel about that? Wait, Charlie. How do you feel about that?
I guess it's possible. It's like a really goofy thing. Like,
It is goofy.
but I've heard
Well,
goofier things. I've heard
you know
about. So if there's a tie, Nancy Pelosi's president or some shit. I forget what it is.
Yeah, that's not real.
There's like if there's a tie and there's a vote, then she can become the president. And it's like,
Yeah, that's really good.
yeah.
You remember back in when Bush and Al Gore ran for president?
Yeah, and then New York happened. I mean, Florida
Al
happened.
Gore, well, Al Gore was a president for 35 days.
Yeah,
Till
and
they
then George Bush recounted Florida.
Yeah.
And then
And
Jeb
George-
Bush apparently cheated for George Bush and made him the president.
Right.
And Roger Stone incited the
He was the
Bush
governor down there, right?
Hold on, Roger
Go.
Stone.
incited the Brooks Brothers riot, which fucked up. What was it?
It's crazy, man. Look, yo, there's a documentary. Do you have Netflix?
No. What is it called?
You got to get Netflix going.
I don't need that. What's it called? I've got it.
Roger Stone documentary.
Get me Roger Stone.
Get me Roger Stone.
What's it called?
Get me Roger Stone.
Hold on. Shit. I can't record. Fuck. I record shit though. Yeah, coming up 35 north here. Oh shit. That's my documentary right there for the going up the beer. I wonder if I got the,
Well, anyway, all
anyway.
that shit, man, it's crazy. That George Bush shit. They don't
Like
know
my-
who's president yet. You know, the news does not declare the president. That's all I'm saying. So we gotta wait for the government to say who's president.
Yes, I have a young girl that I watch for videos on YouTube that she's saying about all the votes and how they got different count and something. I forget her name, but I've been watching her.
Is she
She's
black?
No, she's white. She's a little girl. I forget her name.
Is it Caitlyn?
Maybe. She's cool. She's into all that stuff. She's young. She's young. 19.
Well,
But you know about everything.
yeah.
And she said they're going to do what they do is they're going to get Ding Dong in there and vote him in, and then he's going to get knocked out, be incompetent. And who goes in? Pelosi.
No, Kamala goes in, but then Pelosi's vice president.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yes. Yeah.
But like, why was Pelosi?
I don't know if that's the way, but that's what a lot of people are thinking right now.
Oh, a lot of people got fired today.
Oh yeah. In what?
Apparently because
In what administration?
No. Hey. Oh,
Hold on.
Joe
A
Biden.
lot of people today were fired in the what administration?
Like the White House.
In the White House. A lot of people today were fired in the White House.
Yeah, Joe Biden fired him, didn't he?
No,
No, it was Trump.
it was Trump.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Charlie's looking it up right now.
my friend told me something, man. I don't know. A lot of shit goes through my head.
It's crazy, man. And what's really crazy is they've been setting it all up for us to see it all. They don't want to hide it.
You know what Hollywood is, right? That's what they are. They're Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
They're the
It's
same.
all Hollywood. It's
The-
all
the
Hollywood.
Football players, all that's Hollywood.
Oh, what were you saying earlier? So, Charlie said
Huh?
something about the media doesn't want Trump to lose because why do the media want Trump to lose whenever they're making more money than ever with Trump in office?
Yeah.
The reason is because they think that Biden will make him just as much money because he's an idiot.
Oh, there's a cop. Fuck.
I think it's because they're getting paid
That's the ambulance.
to have everybody calm down so that they can go to war with another country.
Yeah, I think I think what they want is, okay, I'm gonna tell you what they want. They want all the Democrats get excited for Joe Biden to win, only to announce that Trump actually won, and then to create riots again, and create fighting, and then war. Because people on Trump's side are acting crazy right now. They're also mad that Trump didn't win. Once they find out they did win, they're going to be enraged to fight the people that are mad at them, that were just calling them out for all the shit they did in the past 4 years.
But I mean, if you look at a lot of the Trump supporters, like the media coverage was just them like crying and stuff, you know. It was
I don't
really
know.
like nobody was like, oh, this is Like they're saying this is bullshit, but there wasn't like, like crazy stuff happening. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, they made it seem like, oh, we gotta watch out because these guys.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna act crazy yet.
Yeah.
They don't care right now. But once they find out Trump won and everybody else is acting crazy, they're gonna get mad.
Yeah.
And they're gonna try to defend their country from Trump. And then there's gonna be the outbreak that everybody thinks is gonna happen. They're setting it up, bro. I think that's true.
Somebody had a fucking heart attack or something. There's an ambulance up here going up the road.
Man. There's gonna be a civil. I think there's gonna be a civil war, and I hate when people say that right now. But I think there is because of the reasons we just said. I think we just justified it.
If so, where are we going to get guns from? Anywhere, They bring them to us? People going to bring guns to us? Huh?
No, go buy them now.
Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has offered up to $1 million in young campaign funds for any whistleblowers or tipsters who come forward with evidence of voter fraud in the 2020 presidential election.
Yeah, they're looking for voter fraud right now, and they're gonna find
They're
it.
offering money for proof of it.
Yeah,
they're offering $1 million.
$1 million.
For you to say that is voter fraud.
No, for you to prove it.
Yeah.
Prove what?
Prove as a keyword.
Yeah.
Prove what?
That there was voter fraud.
Oh yeah. Well,
Pennsylvania already is recounting.
It's happening. How can you how many states, right? It's probably happening in every fucking state, and they could have all the people that investigate that. And people investigate it like crooked too. So
in like Michigan or Missouri, they kicked out all the Republican counters early. Did you see that?
No.
All the people that were counting in there, the people that were watching that were Republicans, they kicked them all out of the vote count room.
You see where they killed another?
Yeah, no, there's people almost fighting the people. Like there's crazy videos out.
Not to change the subject, but did you see where the holistic doctor got killed the other day?
What holistic doctor?
I forget where his one, but they killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't look into the story a lot, but I
you know what? Watch the documentary on Aaron Schwartz on YouTube. It's free. Aaron Schwartz.
Hang on, I gotta get my recorder ain't working on the phone, so I gotta write this stuff down. It's got the last guy here.
Yeah.
Because I have a memory that's like a fucking elephant, but then when I gotta remember Aaron Schwartz in about 2 seconds.
I gotta remember something that's basic. Because it's so simple. It's such a common name.
Listen, I'll say something to Bobby, and then 2 seconds later, I'll say, I got the pen in my hand right. I said, Bob, you remember what they said? He said, no, I don't either. Aaron Schwartz. Is it a guy?
Yeah. Aaron Schwartz documentary. Aaron.
Oh, AA.
Yeah, the other one's the girl name.
Aaron Schwartz, SWARTZ. What's the temperature down there now?
Look that up on YouTube. It's really good. He's like
modern
day guy that they took out.
Who was the other guy you told me to look up? Remember he told?
Oh, Roger Stone documentary.
Roger?
Mm-hmm.
Stone. What's he about?
He's like a political fucking lobbyist bastard that's been running politics for not lobbyist. He's like a political. Yeah, he's a lobbyist too, but he's a political guy that's been behind puppet master stringing these campaigns for years and years.
Okay. Oh, all crooked, hooked together. They all are.
No, but Aaron Schwartz is like a vigilante superhero, dude.
Oh, okay, then that's cool. Yeah. Okay, all right, cool.
But he was killed 10 years ago.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah. They ever find who killed him? No.
No, the government killed him. They said it was a suicide.
I just say they.
Watch it. You'll see.
No, okay, that's fucked up.
But he was like a savant of the internet. He was like the internet's Picasso or Mozart,
When did he die?
I don't remember. Maybe 2009. It was a long time ago.
Oh. You want to go out? Come on, let's go.
All right, man. Well, we're gonna end the stream, man. Thank you for hanging out for the podcast.
All right, hold on. What?
We're gonna end the podcast. You can hang out. I'll talk to you in a second, but we're gonna end the podcast. Thank you, Boom Boom Butter Nuggets, for hanging out in the podcast. Thank you for being our guest tonight.
Cool.
Go follow Boom Boom Butter Nuggets on Twitch. BOOMBOOMBUTTERNUGGETS. Boom Boom Butter Nuggets.
Yeah.
I'm Jump on Turtles.
Charlie.
Tune in.
And this has been another episode of the Factual or Practical Podcast. Thank you guys for all watching. Have a great evening.